The Loaded Couch, episode 70. Comfy couch reviews. Purple drink gets you in trouble. Short exclusives. Let's talk poop restaurants. Questions from listeners.
Beer.
Reach in at your own risk. This is the Loaded Couch.
All right, we're back. Episode 70 of The Loaded Couch. I'm Scotch Hound.
Pigeon Peg Leg.
And Celtic Fox.
And let's get started with what we're drinking. Bitch, why don't you lead us off?
I found a beer. It's called the Otto Ale. And it was supposed to be released in October of 2015. How it's still on the shelves, I don't know. I don't know if it's bad or not, but hey, I picked it up. Never had it before.
This is part of the our homework beer for the week was Victory Brewing Company beer.
Yeah, Victory Brewing Company. Whatever you want it from Victory. So found the Otto Ale. It's a duple ale with smoke, like smoke flavoring.
Okay,
And,
how the hell do you put? I'm gonna put smoke in this beer.
like cigarette smoke.
While it's brewing, I'm blowing smoke all over it.
Some cigarette smoke. They're from downtown PA. Dark brown and colored, 8.1% alcohol.
All right. Calc, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking their Dirt Wolf. It's a double IPA. And again, they're out of Downingtown, PA. Golden yellow color, 8.7% alcohol. And I just want to read real quick why they call it the Dirt Wolf. It says, darkly heroic, humulus lupulus hops have empowered brewers with the bite and character since the 11th century. So it's just saying basically they're untamed vines which rise from the earth, and it gives like a floral form, vital, pungent reality to the soul of the wild element.
I thought you were actually talking about the beer. I thought it was coming from you, not from the bottle.
No, I was just skipping around a
Very
little bit.
So poetic.
Yeah, a little description from the bottle, but no, it's my second sip into it. It hits you. It's got that herbal, like floral aroma to it, but it's got that IPA bite.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Myself, I'm drinking Headwater straight out of the can. Actually, I'm not drinking out of the can. Whiskers give me a glass, so I did the transfer this week.
She did the right thing.
It's from Victory Brewing, of course. It's an ale. It's from Downingtown. It's 5.2% alcohol. In beer news, the head of VW's Audi subsidiary was forced to pay $13,950 to reimburse the firm for the cost of a beer drinking competition he organized for managers. Okay.
Nice. Guy knows how to throw a party.
Yeah, seriously, $13,000, almost $14,000 worth of beer.
How many big like Moss Steins is that, you think? 14,000. That's
a lot, dude.
Well, they said it was equivalent to $450 per person.
Damn.
The party last year was attended by about 30 top executives, so $450 times 30 of those people.
Carry the 5, or 1, add the 6.
And featured plenty of beer and a special Bavarian brass band. That's probably what allowed the money to spend on. Okay. That was flown in for the occasion. Holy crap. That's the way to party, huh?
Yeah, I was going to say, that still sounds like a hell of a time.
I'd rather have that money in my pocket than having a party with bigwigs.
Now, I'm curious. It's Volkswagen and Audi, or Audi's subsidiary, or an Audi subsidiary. Sorry, Volkswagen subsidiary, Audi, of Audi. Right?
Well, you know,
They'd be based in Germany already?
Yeah.
So why did they have to fly in a Bavarian brass band?
Because they want someone that was more legit, like a countryside band.
It's a Bavarian brass band from America flown into
to
Germany.
From Connecticut.
Oh, man.
Some of that was the diesel settlement money. They had to tap into that fund.
What is it? 14 billion or something like that?
How long did this party go, do you think, that $450 worth of beer was consumed by each of the...
That's got to be an all-nighter for sure.
I'm thinking an all-weekender.
Yeah, there you go. It's like an old college, frat party.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, if you have any, videos of this, tweet me at Pigeon Peg Leg. I like
of this
some
party.
big wigs, partying with some big-ass beer steins.
Dallas Cowboy linebacker Rolando McClain
Hmm.
will serve a 10-game suspension for violating the league's substance abuse policy.
Definitely
But it,
probably marijuana, isn't it?
but it appears the violation has nothing to do with marijuana.
What?
McClain tested positive for purple drank, concoction made up of Sprite, cough syrup, and codeine.
So you have to have Sprite. You can't have like Sierra Mist or
No syrup.
Mountain
just
Dew.
Sprite.
No, 7-Up. It's got to be 7-Up, cough syrup, and codeine.
Now the cough syrup to make it that purple drank you get in Dimetap.
I guess
The
it's
best
only
taste
the purple.
good purple.
Yeah.
Don't they
So-
make a? Do they make a purple Robitussin or no?
No, it's probably disgusting.
Yeah.
It'd probably be like
Oh my god, I remember the
purple
guys,
stank or something.
these kids in college that used to do these Roby trips where they'd chug a bottle of Robitussin.
Yeah, it's like black licorice. Come on.
Oh my god.
No way. It's grape. No black licorice. That's that green death flavor of
Sure.
NyQuil.
Yeah. The green depth flavor.
Yeah,
It's the
NyQuil's
purple
had that.
drink. How did they?
Yeah.
Well, I guess he tested positive for the codeine.
So it's what you get busted for 10 games. You're losing about $3.5 million. What is it? Purple drink.
Yeah,
an
where'd you
idiot.
pick that up at? You know, a local Wawa. It's right next to the orange drink.
Dwayne Reed. CVS. Have you guys ever had purple drink before?
No, I have not. No.
Wait, you mean the Sprite, cough syrup, and codeine? I haven't. No.
No, me neither.
I have one codeine floating around. Maybe I'll try and make one.
There you go. Yeah.
Crush it up in your
Mash it down. Yeah.
yeah. What is that thing that they use in the Mexican culture? It's like that little like cauldron pot. You crush it.
What? Oh, the mortar and pestle?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's it.
to make
I don't
guacamole.
think that's just freaking in Mexican culture.
Way to be
Jackass.
racist.
Moving on.
Oh, yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
okay.
Donald Trump right now.
TV and movie talk. Calc, what'd you watch for movies this past week?
I got through pretty much all of Crimson Peak, the Guillermo del Toro horror movie.
Okay.
It's
Taylor
actually
Swift's BF.
yeah, Taylor Swift's BF. Tom Hiddleston and Jessica Chastain are in that one. It's actually really good, and it's got a really cool like Victorian era feel to it.
You
Mhm.
actually like it? I thought it was terrible.
I don't know. I kind of like movies that have a little bit of an artsy flair to it. I could see what he was trying to go for with it.
Yeah, I know, but it was like marketed as a real scary movie.
It was, and it wasn't. It was more of like
Artsy
like
movie.
an artsy suspense type of movie.
Yeah.
But I
Was she
didn't
wearing
finish
a
it.
Chastain belt?
Yeah, her little
Okay.
chastity lock there.
But
Boom. I didn't finish it, but I do want to go back and finish it up, and even possibly watch it again. My son kept interrupting me when I
Was it predictable enough that you know what the ending is?
No, it wasn't. From what I had
yeah,
seen.
I didn't when I saw it, I didn't think that was what was gonna happen was during the ending.
Yeah.
Come on, spoil it for him.
No, so I can't spoil this one, folks. So
I
Yeah.
can.
He sounds disappointed.
sorry to let you down this episode.
Sorry, folks.
That and I watched Rock the Kasbah, which was our homework assignment.
Movie of the month. Yeah. Okay. Pitch.
I just watched Rock the Kasbah. I'm on vacation down the shore again with my daughter, doing some surf lessons. So I don't have much to watch except conspiracy theories on YouTube.
I watched San Andreas with Hollywood's Viagra.
Oh, so good.
Whiskers wasn't super excited. She's like, I want something fast paced. She's like, and maybe an action flick, and then I turned that on. She's like, oh, seriously?
Oh, so
Like, I didn't
good
think you
for
were gonna
action.
take like the
Yeah.
but she's like, I didn't think you were gonna take like the super overdosed steroid action flick.
What?
I was like,
Oh, she's
Whoa.
calm.
Whoa,
No,
whoa.
Them some fighting
the,
words.
the max of all action movies, like the apex of all action movies. She wasn't expecting like that type of selection.
Should have gave.
And then
her
she
a-
started watching it. And she's like, this isn't too bad. I'm kind of on the edge of my seat, and she enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it.
She
as well.
fell for she got caught into the trance of Daddario's eyes, didn't she?
Mm. And her running, and don't forget Paul.
And her running. What's that?
Paul Giamatti's beard. Mm.
Oh yeah, freaking pig vomit. It's funny. Every time I see him, I call him pig vomit. And Nicole goes, "Is he ever gonna live that down with you?" I said, "Probably
Nope.
not."
Oh, speaking of Paul Giamatti, I did watch one other movie. We caught Lady in the Water 2 days ago,
Oh, okay.
and that
M. Night Shyamalan.
yep, and I like that movie a lot. My son and my wife really got into it.
Lady in the water.
The Division movie. It has its main leads:
Nice.
Jake Gyllenhaal and Jessica Chastain. Do we want more survivalism? Chastain, sorry. Calc, do you want more survivalism?
I don't know. I don't know what type of direction they're going to go with this. I mean, the Division itself kind of is presented as a apocalyptic or end of the world virus that wipes everybody out, and it's pretty self-explanatory. But I wonder what they're going to base the movie itself on. Like,
Well, they told us, they kind of sold the game on us being a survival-based game. Like, you even got that survival's guide.
Yeah, but will the Division be sticking around 3 years from now?
well, I'm sure there's going to be a Division 2 because it made so much money. That's one of the reasons why they're doing the movie. It made the most, what was it, the most money in the first 24 hours of a new IP for Ubisoft.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they've already signed the movie and they're already starting the sequel. And again,
To the movie or to the game?
to the game, I bet they're doing. But again, if somebody listening, this is a spoiler coming up. I mean, you should have had time to play it if you were playing it. I think that Aaron Keener personality in the game, that was part of the first wave.
You think it'll be based on that?
I think it's going to have something to do with that. And I think since the game kind of left that unfinished also, I think that the sequel to The Division could have something to do with that too.
You don't think they'll go prequel?
Well, that's kind of what I was putting in the notes. Like, do you think they're going to make the movie like prequelish, having to do with the bioweapon and the poison and the downfall?
And the original first wave that went in, since we were technically the second wave.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm just curious where they're going to take the movie.
I'm curious to know if Scotchy's favorite character in the Division will be playing a part in that.
Hopefully not.
Fei Lao.
Yeah, no, hopefully not.
Oh boy, that's going to be an interesting cast role.
Dude,
right
every
there.
time you go into the booth, she's like, "I wish I could be out there with you, but I'll just sit at my desk or something."
You're like,
Holy
just
shit, I've been playing for 4 months. Your leg's got to be healed by now.
rub
like
some
kelp.
dirt on it and get in there.
That's what we should say to you, Kelk.
Yeah.
Hey, I tried. Doctor shot me down today.
What, he rubbed dirt on it?
Nah, it didn't heal as quick as I thought it was gonna.
Got to take your Viactive, dude. Get those lady vitamins in you.
Channing Tatum will play a mermaid in a gender-flipped remake of the 80s movie Splash. Are you kidding?
This is Kelk's favorite, right?
He will produce the movie and co-star with actress Jillian Bell.
Oh, okay. So
Tatum will play the Tom Hanks character. Oh, okay. So what?
No, Tatum will not play it.
Yeah. So I
Jillian Bell will play it.
Yep.
The Tom Hanks character. Okay.
Yeah, somebody.
I was going to say, I thought it was gender flipped. But
So-
there's got to be.
so
who's
he's
going
gonna
to play the John
be-
Candy character.
So he's gonna be the merman, and she's gonna play.
This is mermaid. It's not a mermaid. It's a merman.
Merman.
I think I got the black log.
Don't forget too. What's his name's father was in that movie. The guy who plays
Luke.
an American Pie. The father,
Oh yeah.
Eugene Levy.
Eugene Levy. Yeah.
One of the hairiest dudes besides Robin Williams.
Yeah,
Too soon?
Calc's like pretty close to that. Except for his is red, so it seems like it's not as.
Yeah, mine's
Blended
got a lot of ginger going on there.
in.
All right, Calc, what'd you watch on TV?
Watched caught 1.5 episodes of Bear Grylls. I don't know if you guys have seen
I'm gonna
that.
drink my piss and slide down hills feet first.
He's
As
got
long as I
he's got a
don't
new
break anything, I'll
series
stay alive.
on NBC with celebrities where he takes them out and does the survivalism, and caught the tail end of Nick Jonas, and then
What a loser.
watched the
What,
full
just his
episode. Yeah, watched the full episode last night of Julian Huff from Dancing with the Stars, and it was pretty good. He grossed her out because their form of liquid for intake was they squeezed out elephant dung into the canteen, the liquid that was the
liquid,
elephant
yeah.
poop, and then they boiled it that night to kill the bacteria.
So then, what happens to the canteen? You got to throw the canteen out.
When you're done?
Yeah, exactly. No, hold on to it till you hit a stream.
No, the bacteria is whatever. Doesn't make sense.
Okay, Pidge, what'd you watch?
I finished Stranger Things.
You liar.
No
Okay,
more
you did?
no more half episodes. Yeah.
Nice.
So
And
yeah, I finished that up and it was awesome. It was
yeah,
really good. Yeah. Yeah, I
we'll get
think we'll
into some
talk
talk
about
about
it.
that. Yeah. Real quick, myself, I watched some Dual Survival. Also
Mm.
watched Penny Dreadful.
I do have to.
Still liking it?
I got to get into that
Yeah,
again.
it's getting more exciting now. There's there's a lot more love stories that are starting up.
Or did you
Uh,
finish season 1 yet?
no, I think we're right at the end of it.
Okay, because last we talked, you were at the whole Victoria scene with upstairs in the bedroom. That's about where I was. I kind of
Okay.
lost track after that
I
whole
was gonna say we're
Victoria
like
thing.
5 episodes past that now, I think.
Okay, yeah, I
It's
have to
getting
get
good
back
though.
into
It's
it.
getting really good.
I got it in my queue in Netflix.
Okay, back to Stranger Things. Let's talk about this.
What do you want to talk about?
I want you to talk about what you didn't like.
Well, first of all, I like the actors in it.
All of them?
Especially yes, all especially Winona Ryder. She did a really good job. I liked her in Beetlejuice too.
I would second that. I actually think
And the child actors were really good.
I think Winona Ryder played the role very well for a distraught mom, and yeah, the kids. I think they like hit a home run with casting those kids
Mm-hmm.
to give the
Mike.
personality of the whole '80s feel.
Mike, friends don't lie.
So that said, what did you think of 11?
Who, Elle?
Yeah, Elle.
Good. I mean, she didn't have many words in the whole television show.
After the first, I guess it was second episode, because again, anybody listening to this, it's all spoilers. After the first episode ended, that's when you first seen her in the woods, and then the second episode, once you got to see her personality, I was like, who the hell is this actor? Because she's really damn good. Like
Mhm.
she just sells it on facial expressions and eye movement. And so I went to IMDb and looked her up, and they said like she's one of the hottest casts right now, because they said her first casting interview, she like hit it out of the park for some other movie. Like they saw one interview with her and hired her right away, because they said she's like got one of the most natural talents to sell expressions in movies with her face.
Well, Rock's first, then her.
Yeah.
Judges. All right, so what didn't you like?
I didn't like how we didn't get much about the monster.
Okay.
Like behind it, like the story, like how it came to be. Unless
Yeah.
I missed that during it.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I tweeted out when I binged it that first, like the first week it came out, and then I just sat on the couch that one day. Pigeon, I don't know if you played it, but Scotchy, I was tweeting out hashtag Half-Life. So the whole portal with the creatures in the lab facility
Right.
reminded me of that storyline of Gordon Freeman in the Black Mesa lab.
Sure. Yeah.
Opening up that portal. But I agree with Pigeon. I would have liked to see a little more meat as far as what is in the dark world, what's on that reverse side. But
Well,
I guess
not only that, it's like this. It opens up with them going towards the thing. Like, how did that thing come to be?
I think it was always there.
Well, was it like a failed experiment? Was it an alien life form? Like we.
Well, no, it's something that lives in that dark world.
Yeah, but I want to know is how that dark world came to be.
Oh,
That's,
no,
that's my point.
It's always there.
It's always there.
It's like a
It's
different dimension.
Yeah, it's
like they say that we have unlimited dimensions that are kind of
so they
mirroring
built the facility
our
around
world.
this thing.
No. It's like Interstellar, how he goes to the fourth and fifth dimension.
Well, they were training Elle to find people in our world.
Yes, through
Right.
telekinesis.
And what she did is she had some moment or something that she got overpowered, and what she did is she split a hole in the dimensions and made that rift.
I'm sorry, telepathy she had both telepathy and telekinesis.
Right.
So yeah, telepathy. They put her in that dunk tank, and she could mine.
Bathtub.
She could
she could find people within the world and stuff like that.
Like Professor X. She had his powers.
Yeah. And she remember when she went and she was listening to what was it, the Germans or something like that they were listening in
I
on?
think it was Russians.
Russians? Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
No, not that. When the dude's son, I think, because he kept on calling him son, when he went in with the cable attached to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That
well,
that was the dimension. I'm talking about that thing.
yeah, she
in-
created
That
that.
yeah, that was the rift that she opened up from whatever she did in her powers when she was in that like dunk tank.
That was explained because I
Yeah.
completely missed that.
Yeah,
part.
Kinda.
it was the second dunk tank segment where she went in the second time and like freaked out and kind of like unleashed her ultimate power. She cracked the wall and created that portal.
Yeah,
Mm.
they didn't show like a in-depth explanation about it, but they did definitely show something.
Okay, all right. So then I must have missed that part.
Hmm.
What about you guys? What didn't you like?
Matthew Modine? Didn't like him.
Well,
I
didn't
just
like
didn't.
his acting or just didn't like his character.
No, I didn't like his acting. I mean, I wasn't overly impressed. He kind of hardly spoke at all. Yeah, there wasn't anything about what he did that I was like overly impressed with.
Yeah, I could almost echo that. I think his was the one role that could have probably
Could have been anybody.
could have been anybody or play
Yeah.
not anybody, but played by quite a bit of people.
Sure.
The kids, I think the kids you cannot replace.
Yeah, no, I thought they did a great
Mm-mm.
job.
Yeah.
So with the ending, I was a little bit I guess upset that they didn't show more of how they got the kid back out.
The kid
Mhm.
They
back
kind of
out.
just they found him,
Oh yeah.
and
where
then
he
all
was
of a
like-
sudden it's just like, okay, right, boop, oop, is he in the hospital?
Yeah,
What?
like cocooned. They pulled him out of the cocoon.
But where? Yeah, but how did they get? Did they go all the way back to where they originally came in, or
Well,
was
yeah,
there that other one that was in the school that they kind of went through there?
yeah. So that leaves well, actually, kind of segues a little into. I read one of the interviews with the directors. I think it was on IGN, and they were discussing how they left a lot of stuff open there at the end because they were hoping to do a second season, and they talked about how I think there's four. There's four characters that went to that side. So you have Will, and then you have Winona
Girl. No,
Ryder.
there's 5.
You have Winona Ryder and the sheriff.
Yep.
No, they didn't go to that side, did they?
Yeah,
Oh yes,
get
they did.
Will?
They
they
did.
rescued Will.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. They
And then you
rescued-
have Nancy, who slid through the tree.
Right, but there was also the one military guy that went through early too.
He never came back out.
Right, but neither did Nancy.
Yes, she did. Nancy came out of the tree.
Yeah, remember she was pulled out by her
Oh,
boyfriend.
sorry, Nancy's friend. So there were 6 people.
Oh, Barb and
Yeah,
the
she never
military
came
guy, they died there.
Right,
But there's 4 that went there and came back.
and came back. Okay, yeah.
And all 4 of them also removed their masks. So if you took notice of that floating white snow,
Mhm.
Right.
the director said they're gonna build off of that. And
Okay.
that's
Really?
Well, that floating white snow was in on our side of the rift as well.
Yeah, well, they're gonna build off of that, and they're gonna build off of
Whatever that thing will.
whatever Will had, and they have to also kind of take a Harry Potter approach. They said because the child actors are growing up so fast in real life that by the time they get to film and do the next season, they're gonna have to do a leap year of 1 or 2 because of the children growing up, and it's gonna
Right.
provide a lot of backstory again as to sequences and events that happened from the moment Will woke up and saw the flash in the mirror. They're going to be able to talk about a lot of that. They're going to be able to talk about like the sheriff. What did you guys think happened with the sheriff?
What when he went out into the woods at the end, or
Yeah, well, I mean his whole character at the end of the show.
Like he was on the government side now or something.
Exactly.
when he
exactly.
walked out.
I
gotcha,
think
gotcha,
I think
okay.
he's now. I'm going to go as far as to say I think the sheriff might step into the new role in a way of what Matthew Modine was.
Hopefully. I thought he did a great job as well, the sheriff.
Yeah, I think
That's
he's been informed. I guess you would say he's on their payroll, and
Well, he's more than informed now since he went over.
and he's part of the cleanup process of what's going on in that town.
Right. All right. Let's move on. That was a great show. I guess all of us would give it a yay and tell
Yeah.
everybody to go ahead and see it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Check it out on Netflix. All right. Comfy couch review. Rock the Kasbah. Paige, why don't you lead us off with what your thoughts were? Give us a
I
little
say-
premise of what the movie was.
Movie was a washed up, I guess, record manager or I don't know what you call it,
Sure, yep.
recording agent or whatever.
Yeah, an agent. That sounds good.
And he was at a bar. He got a gig with one of his talents to go to the USO show, and essentially he finds the American Idol in Afghanistan, and this lady that he walked upon found out of the middle of nowhere, and he thinks she's going to be a big star, and that's essentially the premise.
Okay.
And I guess it's it's loosely based off a true story, off of some lady in Afghanistan who, because that's frowned upon for women to be in the public eye, to sing and show their face and whatnot.
Yep.
But my review is it's not good.
Okay.
And the best part of the entire movie was in the credits scene when he was interacting with the yarn guy.
Over the elephant.
Yeah, the elephant, and he choosing the
The
yarn.
different colors of yarn. Yeah,
Yeah, he's like,
it was just a joke on the language barrier, right?
yeah, he's like, I this one's in my mouth. I'm going to keep this one, but which other one? Could this one? No, I have this one. Which one? It was pretty. I don't know if that was like sincere or acting, but it seemed like it was sincere.
Yeah, I think that was a live thing where they were just kind of rolling, and it was like a what would you call that? Not even ad-libbing. It was just kind of him doing his thing with the guy, and it was just something that wasn't supposed to be in the show. Or it was just out in the bazaar and him just buying something.
Yeah, it just that was my favorite part. Other than that, the movie I didn't think was good at all.
All right, Kelk.
I actually, I'm gonna give it a yay because I thought it was gonna be really bad when I first saw the trailer and just reading about it. It went from being a comedy to, I think, a little too serious of a tone at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Again, it was Bill Murray, Zooey Deschanel was in it, the blonde. Her name's slipping. Goldie Hawn. Kate Hudson.
Golder.
Yeah. I thought it was really funny. I mean, I love Bill Murray. You know, his lines are funny. The story was pretty good, but again, I would have liked to have seen it stay more comedy throughout the end of it.
And how he has a daughter that's 12 years old in the movie is beyond me.
Yeah, there. Again, yeah, I'd recommend it if you want, a good comedy, but you want that real world superstar found rags to riches type of thing. Then check it out.
What did you think of the guys who were the arms dealers?
That was up to the point where I think it was still funny, and then it kind of just
went serious.
Went serious after that.
Right. It was like so random. It was like they needed those guys to bridge the story together somehow.
Yeah, true.
It felt like
especially with Bruce Willis.
Forced.
Well, with the warlord, I forgot Bruce Willis is in it. I mean, and he plays, his part is funny. Like in that whole beginning where
plays
like,
Die Hard.
Yeah, he's like, you owe me the second half of my payment. You got 48 hours. That stuff, that was funny. And then the whole Bill Murray interaction. But once he just...
I don't think it completely dropped off a comedy, because there was even the part where they were driving back to the warlords and stuff, and the car blew up, and he gets out, and he's just like stumbling around.
Mr. Richie.
He's like, where are you going?
You blown up.
Yeah. Where are you going? Where are you going? They just keep saying he's stumbling around.
No. I mean, that stuff was funny, but the minute he discovered her and had to deal with the consequences of the father and her, like, being in front of the TV cameras... It totally lost touch with the whole funny part of the movie at that point.
Well, I'm with you, Kelk. I'm a yay. I enjoyed the movie. I didn't, me personally, I wasn't looking for it to be a comedy alone. I mean, Bill Murray, yeah, he's usually in something that's funny, but he's been doing a lot of serious stuff now that he's been getting older as well. So I assumed there was going to be some seriousness to the role. But yeah, I mean, for what it was, I mean, it's not going to be a waste of anybody's night if you go ahead and watch it. So I'd recommend it.
Don't say it.
What's that?
What? I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I didn't say don't go and watch it.
So what's going to be our Frog of Destiny pick for this month?
All right. Well, let me grab a name. I'm doing a little toss in the hat now since Pidge forgot the frog, and I have the. Drum roll, please.
Didn't want to bring the frog down to the shore, you son of a bitch.
Pigeon.
Oh, God damn it.
All right, Pitch. So you're gonna have some time to look through the movies, and you'll let us know.
Yes.
Okay. Kelk, why don't you start us off with the beer thoughts?
All right, beer thoughts are my Dirt Wolf from Victory Brewing Company. It's a yay.
Operation Dirt Wolf.
Operation Dirt Wolf. It's a yay. It's a double IPA, so it really bites you. It's got that hoppy citrus, not super grapefruit flavor, but remember what I said? I think it was on back in episode 1. Tastes like wet grass.
Right.
Fresh cut
Or
grass.
raking or wet leaves.
Raking leaves, yeah.
Raking leaves. No, it's really good. It's that floral aroma, and you get a little hints of that in the nose, even though you're drinking it. I think that balances out that bite just enough to where I can get through 1 or 2 of these, and if I saw it in the store, I'd probably definitely buy it again.
Give the listeners what they want. Give them the money shot. What food?
The food with something like this, whew,
Your double IPA.
it's got a little bit of bite to it. I'd
Don't
actually
say fish and chips.
no. I'm gonna say like some form of a marinated chicken, like maybe some form of citrus with a baked potato and some mixed vegetables.
Okay. Pidge, why don't you give us your beer thoughts? Your purple drink.
A purple drink, also known as Otto Ale. I would say nay. It's too. It's got. I mean, it's a good tasting beer, but it's just one and done. Like if you have more than one, it's like too smoky for you.
Right. Okay.
So maybe it's a good. I mean, it comes out in October, which wouldn't make sense to me. I think it would be better in the summer.
Now, do
For
you think
grilling?
it'd be good sitting around a fire, or is that too much smoke?
I was gonna
Smoke in
say
your mouth and
that's
smoke in
like
your
some
face?
campfire atmosphere.
That's like passing out, falling face first into the fire.
Smoke everywhere.
Pidge, wake up! I'm a fried squab. It's an A for me.
Okay. Myself with the my canned Headwaters ale. It's good. It's really good. I definitely go and get this again. It's not overly alcoholic with the 5.2, but that's not taking away anything from my enjoying it. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. All right, let's good on a refill. I'm definitely in need of one, and we'll be back with Let's Talk Games.
For more from the Loaded Couch, check us out on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
If you like me and would like to follow me on Twitter at Pigeon Peg Leg and also on Twitch, Pigeon Peg Leg. Pigeon Peg Leg.
Hey, this is Scotchhound. If you want to hear more from me, you can check me out on Twitter at Scotchhound_LC or on Twitch at Scotchhound.
All right, we're back with Let's
Let's
Talk
talk
Games.
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 Galk, lead us off with what you're drinking.
I am wrapping up the Dirt Wolf, and I'm actually starting a second one. Like I said, it's the IPA is smoothed out on my palate, and the floral has me drinking more.
All right, go. All right, Pitch.
It's a big bottle Otto Ale.
Okay. Myself, I moved on to a Storm King from Victory Brewing again. It's a stout. It's black, and it's 9.1% alcohol. I haven't
Real
actually taken a
quick.
sip yet.
The food pairing for Kelk's Dirt Wolf on the website. They have burgers, barbecue, and hard cheeses. For
Hard
your
cheeses. What do they have for the Otto?
Actually, it wasn't even on the website. It was like coming soon.
All right. Let's start with what we played this past week. Pidge, why don't you lead us off?
We played FIFA 16 together. We played the Comfy Couch homework assignment, The Wolf Among Us. Calc and I played a little bit of Division last night, which was fun. And I've been playing Minecraft Hunger Games with my daughter.
Okay.
She's a little cocky with that, I'll tell you that.
Calc?
That's about it.
Echo what Pigeon said. We did some FIFA 16, the Division. On the FIFA 16 part, actually, I think I sunk a good 2 solid hours straight into the skills categories, trying to perfect my dribbling, my ball control, and some of the long passes and the corner kicks, which you guys are giving me hell for.
Well, no, I don't mind you taking the corner kicks. The only thing that sucks is though with you on D.
Yeah.
I mean, if they get a header out and then do a long ball pass down, there's no way you're making it back to even try to play D. So it's like a 2-on-2 or a 3-on-2.
No, exactly, and it burned us like twice last night. But
Especially with that football story from high school.
yeah, even if I left trigger hold and switch out the kicker, it puts me on the attack line for the header.
Right. Yeah,
so
I'm wondering if that's like a setup thing with our like our 4-3-4 or 3-4-3-3-3-4 3-4-3.
Yeah, I don't.
4-3-3 attack.
I'm
Yeah.
getting pretty good with the corner kick though. Like I kind of have an idea of where to place the ball. So as long as I can get enough lift on it to clear that first defender, because the first couple were coming in way too low, and then that final one where we got the header and we went up or we tied for the comeback. That was perfectly kicked.
Yeah. Myself, I played FIFA with you guys. GTA Online, I've been doing a lot of the races, the stunt races. I don't know, I'm finding them
like
fun as can be. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying them. And I guess they just added some new ones too, where they have they included the the weapons, like the rockets that shoot out of the gun and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'll chime in real quick. I did do that with you also. I forgot we did that GTA Online the one night.
Right.
With the driving up in the sky on those tracks.
The stunt tracks, yeah. I also played some Need for Speed, and Unraveled, and I'm still enjoying Unraveled.
You love that Unraveled, don't you?
It's really good, and it just got to a super difficult part where I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm actually contemplating looking online for a little help, which I hate doing. But
you're gonna throw him a couple bucks or what?
I'm still contemplating it. Yeah, maybe on my next paycheck.
Tweet them out. They have a PayPal account. You can send them the money.
Tweet them out. Say I'm terribly sorry. I should have given you money for this.
Right. Yeah. You guys did good. Maybe even next time we get to stop, the wife and I get to go to Sweden or something like that, we can stop and check it out or something if they have a small studio. Right into the comfy couch review. I myself personally didn't get to play the game because for some reason my live account wouldn't let me play the game. So I said, all right, let me just uninstall it since I already downloaded it and it was a free Games for Gold game, and then I'll reinstall it. And it said when it was downloaded or when I was installing, it says, oh, just go back on to the store to reinstall. So I go back onto the store to reinstall, and it says, please pay, $19.99. I'm like, are you kidding? So I haven't got a chance to play it. But I'll let you guys go ahead.
You get a pass. No $5 for you.
All right. Well, I'll start because I know I played less time than Pigeon did.
Okay.
I played through the first 4 chapters, I think it was, maybe possibly even a little further. It was tough because I was playing during the daytime and I had to play with the headphones on because I didn't want my son hearing a lot of the talk and the the
language.
Yeah, the language in it. I will say this. It is so far out of playing this and The Walking Dead, it's my favorite Telltale. I've even seen my son play the Minecraft story mode. This is my favorite one. A spoiler into it, if nobody's aware of what the story is. It's a fairy tale. So it's basically, in my eyes, it's Sin City meets Once Upon a Time, the TV show, with all the fairy tale characters. You could maybe say it's a little on the Grimm's fairy tale. It's a little darker side, obviously. But you're a detective and you're the wolf. Or I guess you're the sheriff.
The big bad wolf.
The big
in the Fable Town.
Yeah, the big bad wolf.
So wait, you're the sheriff, but you're the big bad wolf?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're essentially, it's like the fairy tale characters that live in the real world. And in order to stay, I guess, not seen, is they have to take this stuff called glamour.
Yeah. They have to basically do this magic charm so that they're not their true identities don't come out.
Sure.
I had no idea going into this game that it was about fairy tales, and to me, that took it up a whole bunch of notches. Yeah,
I'm curious to know what other characters, what other fairy tales are in it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I thought the glamour thing was usually vampires.
It could be, but again, I play without. Again, I can't really spoil the end or go too much because I played about an hour and a half worth of it. I got into the whole, I guess, the main story point where there was a death and you have to start investigating it. And I went and talked to Toad and his son. Like I was saying to you guys a little earlier, I went in there and took a little bit of the aggressive approach with him.
Roughed them up a bit.
I didn't rough. I don't know if that was one of the options. I didn't physically rough him up, but I verbally assaulted him.
Yeah, towards the end of that investigation in his room, you can start pushing him and bullying him around.
Okay, I didn't go that far, but I got him to crack a little bit with the the tone of my voice and, getting like, I guess he could see the wolf, the big bad wolf
Did
face.
you growl at him a little bit? or
Yeah,
what?
like the face kind of started to give that appearance, like.
Well, I'll tell you, I slapped the shit out of him, and his son saw it.
Nice. But yeah, it's a great game. I mean, that's kind of how I'll leave off with it. I highly recommend if you get a chance to pick this up on any form of a sale, I definitely would recommend it.
Yeah, what type of play are you doing? Are you doing like how you would be in real life, or are you being like, I don't give a shit, I'll just be mean to everybody?
No, I play those games. I think my real personality comes through when I play those
what I
type
do
of
too.
things.
Yeah.
Oh, so you like to bitch slap people around, huh?
That's what I was gonna say. His
Yeah.
his real personality is slapping everybody and being mean
And
to 'em.
choke people out, and we happy few. No, like sometimes, like when you read the choices that you have, you're like, okay, this one seems like the easiest one, and it's like, what does that mean? And then he's like, well, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't mean to be aggressive, I just wanted to know what he meant.
And I think that's what makes those type of games really good, because I think subconsciously, for certain people, some people are going to play and just purposely be an asshole.
Start punching.
But I think that's really cool about that is your true personality comes out when you read those 4 options real fast and you have to make that quick decision.
And that's replayability there too.
Yeah.
Now, is this typical Telltale where there's not a lot of I mean, it's all pretty much, I don't want to say linear,
Choices.
but
Yeah, it's
all
on
the choices
rails.
and stuff.
Yeah, it's
but
on
there's
rails.
not a lot of
Well, there's branching things.
extra exploration that you get to do. It's kind of you go into one house and there's like 5 different things you can choose from.
Yeah,
Then you go to the
I'll
next
give a
room, talk to things.
perfect example, and maybe Pigeon can comment on it. That moment when you go downstairs to talk to Toad, I went upstairs to my old apartment first.
Yeah.
Where I threw what's his name out the window. I did not search anything in that apartment. I got up to that room and I heard Toad downstairs, and I made the choice to go down right away and talk to him. And I didn't get a chance to search the couple items in the apartment. And when I finished the Toad segment, it never let me go back to my apartment.
I kind of hate that though.
Yeah, so I was like, God damn it, what did I miss upstairs?
Yeah.
And so yeah, you have consequences of choosing a path and not being able to go back.
Right, it has that linear feel, not so much open world then.
Correct.
No. Yeah.
As
Correct.
usual. Yeah, okay. All right. So you're both yays on it.
Yeah, both yays. I'm not completely done it, but I'm close to the end.
Okay.
It's getting
All right,
really
well, I'm going to pick. I'm just shaking the hat right now. We're going to get the new Jack Mayhoff pick. And the winner is Pigeon Back Leg.
Yeah.
Oh man, bask in it, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, holy crap. All right, so you have a movie and a game to pick. So, all right, Sony news. Inside is coming August 23rd. Microsoft had a 1-month exclusive, and it's being finally released on PlayStation. Paige, you gonna pick it up for this?
No, I won't. This is probably going to be one of those like games with gold games eventually. So,
Yeah, just like Unravel, and you're not going to support the developer.
I know. I
It's
did see
okay.
some gameplay of it, and it does look interesting, but it also looks a little freaky.
It got
It's
10, it
supposed
got
to-
tens everywhere. It's supposed to be really, really good.
I have to
Right.
finish Limbo first, and then maybe I'll buy it.
Okay.
Maybe
I
I'll be
did finish
generous and
Limbo.
buy that for the Loaded Couch account.
Ooh, on the PlayStation? Just kidding.
Oh,
All right, No Man's Sky, center of the universe found in 30 hours. Kelk, what do you think? Flop or not?
I'm calling this one, fellas. I think this one is gonna sell maybe.
well, let's get a little backstory real quick. The guy bought a pirated copy.
$1,300 to
Yeah,
get it?
spent a lot of money to get it, like an idiot. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, build on that. He spent. Was it pirated, or did he actually like?
I
Was
thought
he
got an
part of
early
the
access
original? I think he was
13
early access,
to
so
it.
part of the early funding, the
Something,
crowdfunding or
yeah.
something like that. But basically, this guy got in there, didn't look to cheese anything on purpose from what he said. He just played very aggressively how he wanted
He
to
didn't
play
look
the
to
game.
cheese it, but he did cheese one thing.
Exactly.
He
So-
said he found one, what was it, one cheat that kind of let him get a whole bunch of minerals or money.
Yeah, he
Minerals, right?
found some
Exploit or
device
something?
he found a device that you can purchase in the game that allows you to speed up another process in the game, and he basically used that to his best ability to travel to certain parts of the galaxy much faster than most people normally would.
But again, he said he didn't do his playthrough in an effort to rush through the game either.
Yeah, exactly. He played on a path that he thought was his style of gameplay, and he found supposedly the center of the universe, of the populated universe for that game. And he said he hit all the story points and areas that he was concerned with hitting in about 30 to 40 hours.
Right.
So that angered a
Again,
lot.
I guess
angered a lot of
on. It also depends on, I guess, where you spawn in as well, right? In the universe.
Possibly, but what angers me is why the people are getting angry. If you don't want to know about it, don't read the story. Don't read the headlines. Don't
Well, I think
stay clear from it.
Yeah, but I think it angers people from the point of view that they feel like they're being pitched this massive, this replication of the real, universe that we live in, where they think they're going to get hundreds and thousands of hours of enjoyment out of it, and you have somebody that claims to have found the center in 30 hours. So I think a lot of people feel like they might be sold short on what the promise is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Microsoft news: Xbox One S is out. Did you pick yours up yet?
No, I'm debating whether to get one or not. I'm just gonna wait for the Scorpio, I think.
Our own Pigeon Pegleg says it's sexy, fast, and hard to find.
Real hard.
Mm-hmm. I guess they came out and said that it's supposed to be green, i.e. that it uses less energy in all modes and runs approximately, uses less energy in all modes, but also it runs approximately 11% faster on certain games than the original Xbox.
Yeah, I mean it's impressive. I actually looked at a couple of the.
Is that really noticeable? 11%.
They said it is. I think it was. Was it Digital Foundry? Are they the ones that do those frame rate tests? So it was them. IGN commented, and I think Eurogamer did, and they said there are some games that you basically will not see that frame rate drop, and they said the 11% is just enough to make it noticeable that things are running smoother and faster. And on top,
the other name you didn't drop, our own Celtic Fox on his Reddit account noted that there's a lot of uptick in 4K TV purchases now because of it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I remember, I think a couple episodes ago, I think, Scotchy, you were saying you didn't think that it would be in the 5 to 8 year ballpark before 4K was pretty common. And the comments and the traffic I see is, I think this being a Ultra HD Blu-ray player, but also beginning to really drive home the games. I think this console might be the equivalent of what the original Sony Blu-ray players did for the 1080p rush. So I think you're going to see 4K TVs very, very common in under a 3-year time frame. The prices are coming down on them. Now the big argument is, LED versus OLED and stuff like that. But I mean, you can get a 4K TV that does this new HDR, and that's the other thing they're saying with the 1S. It upscales everything to 4K, but the real shining moment is this HDR. They said if you have an HDR TV, the difference that you see in the quality of the colors and the image outshines the fact that you're getting a higher resolution. So I'd really like to go test one out and see it in the store. But again, you can get a TV that does all that stuff for about $1,000. So I think.
Because I have that laying around.
Yeah, well, I think you're going to see a lot of people that are on the cusp of needing an upgrade, and they're going to just pull the trigger and do it.
Crazy. All right, Titanfall. Microsoft confirms 7+ million units sold. Should
That's pretty good
Microsoft
for just
have locked this up for the sequel
console.
or no?
They should have, I guess, for their benefit, but I'm glad that's on multiple platforms.
Yeah, I agree with Pigeon. I think if they had seen these results a little sooner, they probably should have done every effort to make it exclusive to their Xbox and PC Play Anywhere platform, because it's a great game. I really think it was sold short only because of what it came up against a couple
Destiny
months.
came out a couple months later, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Destiny. I mean, I would be really curious if we could go back and just play an hour of it and see what you think about it.
Only if
Pidge,
you
on-
hold a
on-
Twitch stream.
Okay, there you go.
Pidge, on your comment that you're happy that it's going to be going elsewhere, is that because of the new crossplay that Microsoft is offering, or?
Yeah, I mean, not only that, but the more money the company makes, the more new IPs, the more sequels that the company will put out.
Okay, all right. So
And
no
I
more.
just like the Titan. I think Titanfall should have had a single player campaign to begin with, and since Titanfall 2 is coming out with a single player campaign, I think it's just going to be better that more consoles can play the game.
Okay. Multi-platform news: Final Fantasy 15, Pigeon's favorite, is getting a season pass.
Yes.
For a season pass for what? Like clothing and hairstyles?
Overwatch Summer Games season.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, who gives a fuck? Tweet
know
me
you don't.
out if you think Final Fantasy series is good, because I don't. It sucks.
That or you can easily find Pigeon on Reddit talking about Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
Right.
post something. I'll definitely say something.
Is your Reddit name Pigeon Peg Leg?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. Overwatch Summer Games season event is coming soon, as Pigeon already said. The Summer Games will run from August 2nd through August 22nd and introduces the game's latest brawl, Lucio Ball.
Oh,
The futuristic spin on soccer puts players in 3v3 matches in the Estadio das Reis. Or Raz.
There? Nice, dude.
Estadio das Reis. The stadium features jump pads and speed increasing walls, with players trying to knock the ball that is in play into their opponent's goal to score points. Each match of Lucio Ball lasts 4 minutes.
Does this appeal to you guys?
It does look pretty cool. Have you guys seen any images of it?
Mm-mm.
It's just like what's that car soccer game? I'm forgetting. it.
Rocket League.
It's
Yeah.
just like Rocket League with little Lucio players running around scoring soccer goals.
Like Lucio, the guy's like, pump it up.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
him rollerblading around the arena, and you
Now
have
I'm assuming it says that it has speed up walls or speed increasing walls. Is his ability not going to come into play?
no, his ability does. I mean, he does traverse walls, so I'm
No,
sure
I'm
there's
saying,
like
like,
there's
No, I
like
think
ramps.
everyone's
the-
gonna have equal playing field.
Right, I was going to say because he has the heal ability and also the speed.
No. All the players are Lucios. There's no other Overwatch players. So they.
He's saying is
But
that
he
you
gets
can
even
switch it.
faster.
Oh, I
with
got
the rest
you.
of the
They
players
just-
and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, they're all on par. But no, it looks pretty cool. I mean, to see that they can do stuff like this with Overwatch, I mean, they're a very dynamic company. It's pretty cool.
Speaking of
see
which,
it
I want
do
to play
this.
Diablo.
Pidge, yeah, or nay on your beer.
Still an A, my friends.
Calc, change up your food pairing at all?
No, I'll stick with that. I mean, Pigeon was saying that what did it pair with? Burgers, cheese, and
Hard cheese and barbecue.
barbecue.
I mean, you're kind of on par with that barbecue with the chicken at least, but
Yeah, well, I was saying more of like a lighter citrus flavor on the chicken, but I could see where a burger would balance this out for sure too.
my Storm King Stout, yeah, I'd definitely buy this again. It's smooth, and at 9% alcohol, I mean, it's super smooth for as much alcohol as in this, and it's got some good flavor on it. It's it's not overly chocolate. It's got a little bit of that dryness to it, which is nice, and yeah, I definitely recommend it. All right, let's get a new beer. Hopefully, these other two will get one too, and we'll be back with Brown Breeze. Dick Nip Tassels. Do you love foreplay? Does your man love to be teased? Does his erogenous zone make him scream off the charts? Does he love the nipple play? Well, does he have dick nips? If so, you're in luck. UW's Dick Nip Tassels are the best Dick Nip Tassels in the business. Just open the package, take the frayed end off the tassel, and create a distal hitch knot. Then take the middle part of the tassel and create a stevedore stopper knot. Now grab his dick nip and with the end of the tassel, make the munter hitch knot. Tie the munter hitch knot really tight. Now tug on distal hitch knot so that stevedore stopper becomes taut with the included hooks attached to your belt loops. Don't skimp out. Use all 37. Then pull him close and show him who's the boss, who the Bassmaster really is.
You can buy UW's Dick Nip Tassels on our website. www.tietheniptight.com.
All right, we're back with the Brown Breeze section of the show. Pigeon, wants to lead us off with what game you picked out of your Jack Mayhoff.
Yeah, I'll have to tweet out the video, what movie we're gonna watch, but the games that I picked.
Games.
We have to complete a backwards compatible game, and one of our backlog games, and it can't be a backlog game that we already started. It's got to be from the beginning.
We have to complete it.
No, but
How much of the game do you have to play?
At least get some time into it.
Yeah. All right.
Not like
time,
an
like 20
hour
minutes?
into it. Kelk.
How about an hour and a half?
$4.
Hey, I got pretty far into the story.
Into the first chapter.
We'll give you $1.
So you play 20% of the game.
Yeah, 20% is decent amount to know whether you like the game
All
or
right,
not.
so what's 20%? So you owe $1. This asshole.
All right. What's everybody drinking? Kelk, since you didn't change, just give us a quick rundown of your beer.
It's the Dirt Wolf Victory Brewing double IPA. It was a yay. It was a yay the first two segments, so
No, it's a
Now-
nay.
it's still a yay.
Okay.
Oh, he was
Myself, I'm
questioning
drinking.
that.
He stutter stepped there for a second. Myself, I'm still drinking the Storm King. I got a 6-pack of that, so I need to make a dent.
Tell
And,
Whiskers to get in on it. She likes her
It-
stouts, right?
Yeah, but she's drinking the Double Dog from Dogfish. Not Dogfish, from
Flying fish or
Flying Fish.
or flying
Yeah,
dog.
she
or
loves
something?
that. Yeah, she loves it because it's like 11.5% alcohol, but it's only like, she got a deal too. It was like $1 off when she went to the thing. I'm like, you never hear of sales on beer.
No, you
ever.
don't at all.
But she was at ShopRite, and she was like, it was $1 off any of the Flying Dog.
ShopRite. Damn, you must be in the boonies.
No, this was out by where she's at, up by Route 80, and where her work is.
Oh, okay.
ShopRite Liquors or whatever. It's right there.
Camden.
Yeah, but yeah, she said it was $1 off any Flying Dog beer. So she's like, I picked that up. She's like, I love it. So yeah, she's drinking that. But Pitch, what are you drinking?
The Helios ale from Victory Brewing. It's a Belgian farmhouse ale. I had this a couple weeks back, and I thought I'd mention it to you, Scott, when we were playing that. Kelk's gonna be super pissed off because this is one of the best farmhouse ales I've ever had.
Okay.
So kudos to you, Victory. It's a 7.5% alcohol, and it is delicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that one and try it out.
Nice.
I'll pick you up one if I find it.
All right, and diarrhea of the mouth. Line Goyen?
Yen Nguyen.
Nguyen? Okay, silent G then. Owner of the Poop Cafe Desert Bar.
Dessert.
Said that, oh, yeah, sorry. Dessert bar.
Well,
Said, I was like, wait, are they out in the sand? Okay, yeah. Said that she's trying to make poop cute.
my poop is not cute ever.
Nguyen
Ever.
stressed that the most important aspect of the restaurant is the quality of the food, and that the cafe's poop theme has nothing to do with real poop. What? How do you have a poop theme that has nothing to do with real poop?
So does this go with the whole saying, if you shine up a piece of shit, it's still a piece of shit?
Yeah, turd.
Yeah.
Is it?
Trying
Is
to
it
polish
though?
a turd.
Polish a turd, it's still a turd.
Right.
I don't know. But what the hell is she thinking?
Make your food look fancy, it still sucks.
A poop themed cafe dessert bar, especially with dessert. I mean, you can't. Please don't tell me that
Like
she's serving soft serve chocolate ice cream.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
I'm
that
sure.
or chocolate pudding must be her top seller.
That or a cupcake that has like the tears of a poop emoji or some shit.
Maybe she's
literally.
playing off of that, the poop emoji. Yeah.
That's stupid. Pitch,
Pitch, would you check it out?
I do it, yeah. All right, check
Japanese Olympic gymnast Kohei Ushimura was playing Pokemon Go so much in Rio that he ran up a huge roaming bill. Ushimura was stunned to receive a 500,000 yen, or almost $5,000 American dollars, mobile phone bill after he played the game. What must make the situation even more frustrating for Uchimura is that Pokemon Go has not even been released in Brazil yet, so his chances of success was 0.
He was fucking roaming hard, man, trying to
He's
find.
like, I'm gonna find that fucking Pokemon.
I'm gonna find that
There's
server
gotta be
to
a
connect me.
Pikachu here.
What an idiot! Oh my god! It's like anytime you travel somewhere afar, you know to like turn your roaming off. That's like the first thing you do.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully for him, his Japanese carrier service agreed to reduce his bill to 3,000 yen, around $30 daily, all you can use contract.
It's still $900 a month.
Yeah, but so they lowered it to $30 a day daily, unlimited use, and it's still not available in Brazil.
Right.
He didn't make that connection yet.
Dude,
Supposedly he has the money though, because I guess this is a 3rd Olympic visit for him, and he's definitely a medalist.
yeah, he's like a 6-time medalist or something.
Right.
But
So
still,
I mean,
I mean,
he's
this
got
is
the
just
money to do it, but
it's just a promotion for the mobile carrier, I guess.
maybe.
But still, $900 a month for your bill.
Kohi, if you're listening, it's not available in Brazil.
Put the Pokemon down. Practice gymnasium.
Could you imagine like
Okay,
that's like one of his like history tales that he didn't get the gold in Rio because he got distracted by Pokemon?
He got carpal tunnel
Yeah.
and he couldn't grip the like uneven bars or something. Playing
You
Pokemon.
better be careful down there in Brazil. They'll find him floating out in the waterways.
Yeah.
Oh, too
The
soon.
phone company will never get its money.
Too soon.
Questions from listeners. Our first comes
Hey.
from Helios or man. If he can't do it, no one can. Kelk, it seems your boy D. Trump is eager to use nukes. Does that get you hard?
Do I make you horny?
Do I make you horny? Doesn't get me hard. I'm curious if Mr. Trump plays Duke Nukem and his back compatible library, or if he's addicted to a little too much Doom lately. Yeah, I don't know with this guy. He makes some interesting choices as of late.
Dude, he makes the entire Republican Party look like a bunch of idiots.
I saw a comment on a friend's. He had a post on Facebook today. It said, "Wouldn't it be something if at the end of one of his upcoming press conferences, he just does a mic drop and says, 'Thank you, everybody. Look for my new show next season, How to Become President.'" And he's just
Oh my gosh.
and he's just like, "Peace out." And like he really doesn't want the presidency. He's just doing it to up his brand.
It's
Make himself that actual billionaire that he says he is.
Yeah, right.
it's pathetic.
All right. Well, thank you for the question. At Hillary's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
I don't think anything gets Calc hard.
Nice.
It's a
All
butthole
right.
play.
Our next question comes from at Wilson from Home Improvement. Oh, nice. If you were stranded on a deserted island and could only have one beer for the rest of your life, I guess that's what would it be? Because it just has question marks after that. Paige, why don't you lead us off on that? I know what yours would be.
Well,
Can
I know.
say it? Can
Yeah,
I say it? Like black and blue.
yeah, it is the black and blue. But however, I did have another beer recently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, it is so good. It's called the Golden Drak Ale.
DRAK or
DRAAK, and a possible DRAAK. It's in like little stubby bottles. It's a Belgian company. I can't make out the name. Brewers van Steenberg. It
Okay.
is. It's 10.5% alcohol. It is yummy, but I would go with the black and blue. But that would be a close second.
I'm
Right.
seeing a trend where I think Pigeon might be moving to Belgium at some point.
Oi!
After Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got my accent there. Oi!
How about you, Calc? One beer, rest of your life.
Rest
Only-
of my
only
life,
beer.
stranded. Here's the key word: stranded on a deserted island.
Now you have unlimited ice, so you can drink it cold if you want.
I'd go Coors Light.
Really?
What?
It's as close to water as you can get.
The fuck?
I'll stay hydrated the whole time.
Yeah,
I got a joke for you.
Oh, boy.
What's the same between skinny dipping and Coors Light?
What?
They're both like fucking water.
Boom, boom.
Okay. Myself,
Scotch would be Guinness.
Coors Light? No. That's a good one for the rest of my life. Yeah, damn it. I said Guinness. I can't get it out of my head. No, I think I might go 90 minute.
Oh, dude, I
The
had
Dogfish 90 minute IPA, dude.
I
Those
had
things
one
are
recently.
delicious.
They are flavorful. They definitely are more flavorful than the 120, but
Right.
I would do the 120 over the 90.
I
Really?
will say if I am having to pick a real beer, it's a known one, but I do love my Amstel Light.
Okay.
Ah, triple horse.
Another light beer. He's watching this figure on this deserted island.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Sand, heat, deserted, stranded. Come on. Don't want to be throwing down black and blues.
Yeah, you
All right, well,
do.
thank you for the question at Wilson from Home Improvement. Our next question comes from at Sir Charles Barkley. What person, famous or not, looks like they would be stinky and have horrible breath? Patrick Ewing?
Bill Murray.
Is that all you thought about watching the movie? I wonder what his breath smells like.
Kate Hudson's probably like, this guy smells like a disaster.
Oh
Smells
my
like a
God.
giant cigarette.
I like that they did a Marilyn Monroe thing for their little get together.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny.
He's sitting there with the lipstick on.
Also, I think William Dafoe probably smells like coffee. He probably like stinky coffee breath all the time.
William Dafoe smells like coffee.
Willem
That
Dafoe,
guy-
yeah. What about you guys?
Patrick Ewing. That's my guy that I think is probably stinky and has horrible breath.
Breathing out of his nostrils, or
Both. Who else?
what about Kelk?
Tom Cruise.
I'm gonna go with Tom Cruise.
Oh my gosh!
Let me see here. Let's go with a female.
Rebel Wilson?
Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell? She's a little cutie patootie. What do you think she smells like? Caviar?
I was gonna say fish, but
It's around there. It's similar.
Oh my gosh. Fucking backwater bay fish.
How didn't Sir Charles Barkley get into this smelling horrible and having horrible breath? All right, well, thank you for the question at Sir Charles Barkley. I sure hope that's not the real Sir Charles Barkley. Our last question comes from at Purple Stank. Purple Stank. I guess it's different than Purple Drank. Drank.
It's what your breath smells like after you drink purple drink. Rolando McClain's breath smells like purple stank.
Comes out purple. With fantasy football on the horizon, do you guys think it is wise to bet money on your league? If you win, what would you buy?
Gambling is illegal. Fantasy football. I don't know if you saw some of the court hearings there. Purple stank.
All right. Would I bet money? Okay, I think it depends on the price. I swear to God, I have Scotch blood in me somewhere. So I'm a cheapskate. I'd be okay with doing $20 on a league.
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say if we do.
No, it's not wait. This is hypothetical here.
Well, I'm saying hypothetically, if you do $20 into a 12-person league, it's $240 pot.
Right.
So if that's a
It's
low.
sacrifice
It's a
bet.
low. It's a low buy-in. So in that, you'd almost give the full amount to the winner.
Okay.
But yeah, I would. I mean, I do.
No,
I
say
do
we
bet
do-
on fantasy
I said we do
leagues.
200 to the winner.
40 for
No,
second.
okay. How
40 for
about
second.
180 to the winner, 40 for second, and then 20 just to get their money back for third.
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, I do a lot of leagues. My buy-ins, third place always gets their money back.
Right. Okay. That's what. Yeah.
No, I would do it. I'll do $20 buy-in. I mean, I the one league I think I'm on my 5th year now with a work buddy. Pay $120 buy-in. It's $100 for the league and $20 for all the food and beer for the party.
What's your wife say about it?
She doesn't mind because I've won 3 years out of the 5 I've done it.
Did you win an hour league?
Did not win in our league last year. Our own Scotch Hound won.
Yes.
How much
in the
money
free
did
league.
you win?
It's free. We didn't.
It was free. So no, I would be up for a buy-in if we did one this year. And
I know what I would buy.
Yeah, I was gonna
with my
say,
winnings.
what would you buy?
You know what I would buy? I'd buy something that didn't, like a new pair of headphones that didn't break with my Elite controller.
Just gonna say that too.
I was gonna say you both I think would be getting headphones, and I would buy an Elite controller.
So then you would buy headphones the following year.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, Microsoft, fix your issue.
Yeah,
my
supposedly it's not
gosh.
an issue. They'd never heard about it before on the is it that the
Are you
problem
serious?
solving? Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah, maybe go through all this. He had me delete my user account on my Xbox and reinstall my user account.
What the hell would that do?
I have no idea. I'm like, what is this doing? I'm like, the microphone's broken. I can hear. He's like, well, did you have it randomly muted? I'm like, am I an idiot? Seriously, you think I'm going with a mute issue? I'm like, no, I heard a crackle and a pop and the mic doesn't work anymore. I've been using the thing since I bought it, brand new, day one. Whatever.
I lost mine as soon as I bought ever since with the controllers with the 3.5mm jack.
Yes, is that where your problem was?
Yeah, because it started, the Microsoft headset went with the Lunar White controller, and then all my other headsets, my two other ones, went with my Elite.
Well, the weird thing was my second one that I lost, which was the regular mono ear and chat piece, like the original that came out with the Xbox One.
Right.
The stereo headset broke first, but that was through the 3.5mm port.
Right.
Then I plugged in the mono, but that has the puck built in. It broke then again with that.
Yeah, but I always use the puck, the attachable.
And yours broke with the
detachable
puck then too.
Mm-hmm. And what they told me is that there was a patch that's coming out in December, and this was last year, and we're in July, and it's still broken. So, well, August now, I guess.
Awesome. All right, so that's what I would buy. You guys you said Elite controller, Pidge?
I would buy inside for the Loaded Couch account.
No, you know what I'd either buy an Elite controller or I would buy the Design Lab controller. I'm really curious to make one of those.
Yeah, that's a good.
I'm curious on the quality of it.
I think it's going to be the same quality as the new white one that comes with the 1S.
Oh, so it'll break your controller.
Yeah.
I mean, your headset.
Headset, exactly.
I'd buy about a bunch of boxes of diapers.
I
Probably.
think I got 3 of them saved already in Design Lab. I let my son build them. I think I'm going to definitely get one of them for him.
Let me guess.
For
Giant
Christmas.
blue and red.
Nah, the one I built for myself was like the army green and some orange highlights. It's
sounds like the Halo controller to me.
Yeah, kind of.
All right, beer thoughts. Jock, you're the same.
Yeah, it's been a yay all night for me.
Pidge?
It's a yay for me. This is like I said, it's a delicious farmhouse ale.
Okay, myself still yay on my Storm King, so no change around. All right, that's the show. If you want, please hit us up with questions at the Loaded Couch on Twitter or at the Loaded Couch at gmail.com. And you guys have any other shout outs?
You can also find us on Facebook on the Loaded Couch or Loaded Couch.
Yes, and speaking of, sorry, not Facebook, but speaking of extra places to find us, I'm going to start uploading a lot of the shows onto YouTube. So that'll be a new place to catch us and give us reviews and comments and stuff like that. So look at that. Look out for that.
Holla.
And that's the show. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you next week.
Later.
Later.